The much-anticipated Diamond League season just kicked off the other weekend in Xiamen, China, and guys, I can't deny the fact that the debut event lived up to the expectations. Many elite sprint stars graced the event, and we saw some incredible performances across different disciplines. Indeed, we're in for an exciting season ahead. However, the women's 200-meter dash, where we expected to see phenomenal times, just left us disappointed. America's Sha'Carri Richardson made her season debut over the 200 meters, but what she thought was a victorious photo finish just turned out to be a disappointment from none other than 19-year-old Aussie Torrie Lewis. Interested to find out how this 19-year-old stunned Sha'Carri Richardson at the very final moment of the women's 200 meters? Well, be sure to watch this video till the end to find out, so let's get started with the video right away. The 100-meter world champion, Sha'Carri Richardson, has finally made a season debut by racing over the women's 200 meters. Of course, the 200 meters is a discipline that Sha'Carri Richardson is trying her best to perfect. But we've to agree that last season, Richardson made a significant improvement over the distance, historically lowering her personal record. Of course, we saw her run the fastest 200 meters of her life at the 2023 USA Track and Field Championships, where she recorded a new personal best of 21.94 seconds. It didn't take long, and in what was her last 200 meters of the season at the 2023 World Athletic Championships in Budapest, Sha'Carri Richardson just went crazy over the women's 200 meters. And for those of you who witnessed the magic, you'll definitely agree with me that she performed pretty well, clocking a personal record of 21.92 seconds to grab a silver medal. But we also have to remember that Richardson also clocked a shocking 21.61 seconds in the prelims of the USATF Championships. However, she ran this race in a strong tailwind of 2.6 meters per second, so it doesn't qualify to be a personal record. Therefore, this season she's much more determined to lower her personal best over the 200 meters, even as she looks forward to achieving a sprint double this Olympic season. In the lead up to the women's 200-meter event at the very first meet of the prestigious Diamond League in Xiamen, Sha'Carri Richardson, her compatriot Tamara Clark, and Swiss sensation Mujinga Kambundji were the favorites to win the race. Tamara holds a personal record of 21.92 seconds, just like Richardson, a record that she clocked in 2022 at the USA Track and Field Championships in Eugene, finishing second in the women's 200 meters. Mujinga Kambundji, on the other hand, was equally coming into this race as a threat to Sha'Carri Richardson and Tamara Clark, considering that her personal record over the 200 meters stands at 22.05 seconds, which she clocked in the prelims of the 2022 Road Championships in Eugene. Besides these three, we had other formidable sprinters on the start list, like America's Torrie, Antonique Strachan of the Bahamas, and of course the 19-year-old Aussie Torrie Lewis. This was for sure going to be a tough test for Sha'Carri Richardson, who was coming into this race as her first in nearly 7 months. Immediately, the race kicks off. Torrie, running in lane 6, explodes off the blocks quickly, and within no time she was leading the rest of the athletes. But Sha'Carri Richardson in lane 5, determined to prove herself as the best, struggles through the bend before eventually catching up with her competitors. And in what appeared like a replay of the women's 100 meters final in Budapest, 19-year-old Aussie Torrie Lewis, running in the outer lane, dismissed Sha'Carri Richardson, crossing the finish line in a victorious 22.96 seconds. Richardson, who thought she had won the race, came second in 22.99 seconds. In third place was Tamara Clark, who finished in 23.01 seconds. Indeed, this was not only a close race, but also a surprising defeat for Sha'Carri Richardson, whose hope was at the top of the roof to dominate in her first race of the season. Again, her time of 22.99 seconds is nearly a second slower than her 21.92 personal best. Her time also ranks as the slowest 200 meters since July 2020 and 0.45 seconds slower than her 2023 opener of 22.54 seconds, which she clocked running in Botswana on April 29th. Now, this tells you that Richardson will have to work hard and improve on her response off the blocks in future events, even as she prepares for the Olympic Games later this year. So there you have it, guys. Torrie Lewis stuns Sha'Carri Richardson in women's 200 meters. And as you've seen, this race just surprised us all. But again, it's a lesson for other athletes to never underestimate their competition. If you enjoyed watching this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content like this. Thanks for watching.